Welcome to another episode of Blokes and Balls. We're going to start off immediately with some news. The only real news that's there is Coughlin's horrible tackle on Mason Mount, promising youngster.
I don't think this is news, it's assault.
I mean, if we bring the image up on the TV, okay, on the screen, if you look at it, it's just absolutely horrendous because the ball is already gone. I mean, this is a highly experienced player knowing exactly what he's doing on a youngster. For me, I think he can be lucky that the ref took some action by giving him a yellow. Yeah. Otherwise, retrospectively, I think he would have definitely gotten a red.
There's a straight red tackle, and feel sorry for him because he's had a really good start to the season so far. We don't know how long he's out for yet, so you guys are thinking it could be...
Yeah, we're thinking it's about four to 6 weeks.
Hopefully it's not too long, and he's a big player for Chelsea so far. So it's bad for Chelsea, bad for him.
Yeah.
But you never like to see players go off through tackles like that, you know. So a definite red card tackle, and we hope he comes back.
Yeah, really quick. So to our Chelsea viewers, Mark and Kai. Guys, sorry, and for Mason, hope you recover soon, mate. He's a very good player. Never see things like that happen. Yeah. So, let's go into reviewing the previous weekend's games. United pulled off a surprise win in my books because I don't think anybody gave them much of a choice, even though they were playing at home. 1-0 victory, not really spectacular. We were never in control of the game. If we look at best defender in the match was Maguire. The stats are up, 3.5% possession. I mean, the possession throughout the entire game was more or less, but there was no one that stood out being on the ball more. But 2 important tackles, 5 out of 6 headers won, 83% passing rate percentage, decent. Right? By far on the day, United's best defender. Midfielder, Pereira. I've been telling you guys for a while. Good player.
You've been saying it,
He was all over. Both in attack and defence, he was good. I mean, he's got 4 out of 5 tackles. Dispossessed players 4 times. Got the ball away. 82% passing percentage. Can't complain. And then best forward was Rashford. Didn't even have much of the ball, to be honest. 2.1% of the possession is what he had during the entire game. But 2 out of 3 dribbles, which is good. Both shots on target, and he scored a goal.
It was another penalty, right?
True.
He made up for the one he...
Yeah.
I mean,
but
you've got
crucial
the most penalties. I think you have something like 50% almost of penalties this season.
Well, we do get fouled more
than
other teams.
It's an interesting stat.
I'll dive.
But it was not a dive. It was a clear.
It was a really silly tackle, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I think Brendan Rodgers were probably really furious.
Of course.
He was going nowhere. To be honest, he was going nowhere. And
all the penalties you've had, there's needless tackles, a lot of them. So this is interesting how United just keep getting them at the moment.
Well, look, I will say this. I think Leicester City played really well. We never dominated them at all, and we were lucky to get away with a 1-0 win. They could easily have won the game.
But looking back in the end of the season, looking back at games, you've won the game. You don't look at how you win the games. It's 3 points at the end of the day, and I think that's what's important.
100% it's important to take the 3 points because I would have thought this was a game that we were definitely going to lose. Leicester City is playing really well.
Yeah.
Good attacking football, accurate passing, good chemistry in the team. They seem to have their tails up.
Standard.
It was
Rodgers,
unfortunate for them, but I'll take it.
They didn't create as much, Leicester, as they have recently.
Is that credit to United?
Yeah, it's the midfield, like you're saying. Look, Pereira maybe disrupted it.
Pereira was all over the show.
So that helps.
McTominay was being a bully in the midfield. But he still lacks that technical ability to be able to take the ball away and then pass it accurately and pass it on to someone else. But Lindelof looked solid. Maguire was solid.
Yeah.
And I think that was the difference, because if you look at the way Leicester City play, they don't really attack from the sides. They always go through the centre.
Yeah,
so these two had to be on their game. And they were.
Let me ask you this: Pogba was injured, right?
Yeah.
Did you miss him? Would he have done the nitty and gritty work what Pereira's done?
That's true. Right.
Oh, probably not. And I'll tell you this: if Pogba had played, he would have played in the position we placed Pereira in, and that's the thing. And Pereira did really, really well. But I do still think those two play very well together. Yeah,
you need the creativity at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You
and
can't
I think,
get penalties every week.
I think
you can.
maybe instead of playing Pereira at 10, maybe play Pogba at 10 and play Pereira at 6.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, this is going to be an interesting weekend, and we'll see what we get from it. Take us through.
Yes.
Take us through your game.
I said it'd be a close game, didn't we? And there you go. That's I seem to just be behind
close.
I seem to be behind the 8 ball every week. So we're going to beat Newcastle, we lose. Going to be a close game against Palace.
The Oracle's lost his
I've
powers.
lost it, yeah. It's
the candles has gone out.
just winding me up. So it was like 4-0. In the first half, the game was done.
Yeah.
It's an impressive result. Really, I think the best we've played this season. No coincidence that Son, scored 2 goals and played really well. He's a key player for us, and he didn't play the first couple of games of the season, so he's starting to get his match sort of sharpness back, and providing the threat. Best free player, you see Toby, who had the most possession out of all the players.
Yeah,
pretty random.
Well, at 11.8%.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did he play all positions during the game?
Yeah,
pass to himself.
Yeah.
I think he was given man of the match, rightly so. But he's our best defender probably. So, and then Sissoko, solid performance from him as well.
Well, 95%.
Yeah, passing.
Yeah.
We've always said it. If the guy could shoot, he'd be worth a lot of money. I was saying today, he shoots like he's been tasered. Yeah, if he just does the passing like that, 95%, if that's what you're there to do, just do it and don't shoot. That's what I always say to us. I don't know why he does end up
Know
shooting.
your strengths.
Know your strengths. His strength is great dribbler.
Well, 0 out of 1 for this game.
0. Okay, great dribbler. Didn't have to in that game, but usually he gets the ball and breaks it up, moves with it, and short passes, just stick with it, So yeah, it's a great win, 4-0. Can't really argue with that. Say surprising to me, it was that easy. We thought Palace might do better than that in that game. So it's a combination of us actually playing well, and Palace, I guess, maybe not on the day doing so well.
Well, look, the only thing I will say on the game is that when I watched it, Palace wasn't in the game at all.
Yeah,
at all. It is almost as if that first goal just went like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go again.
Exactly.
How
and
many
that was
this
just
week?
it. That was it. And they gave up. They gave up.
There was a couple of really good goals in the game, I thought. Son scored a really good volley for his second goal, and Kane. People never give Kane credit for actually assisting. He can. True. I've seen him do it a lot. He's got some vision about him as well. He can pass. Well, he set up Lamella's goal.
True.
It's a great pass.
True.
Great pass.
True.
How many other strikers do that? Not many. So
yeah. No, I think you had a good game all round.
Yeah, all round. And then Champions League, we're not going to talk about. It was a bit of a different story.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's move on to City.
No.
So just to be clear, Dave did not want to pick a best defender, midfielder, or forward for the game. However,
because there wasn't none.
Well, we do have an interesting graphic that we do want to put on the screen. Let's just put that on there.
The best stat.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Eh? I mean, the entire Norwich starting 11, 6.45 million.
You couldn't get one City player for that, could
you could
get Zinchenko.
Yeah,
at 3.4
3.4 million. So and then the entire squad, 406 million pounds.
I won't pay him. After last week. I'm going to start by some stats here.
Let's see it.
There we go.
The stats, compared to the game. So
I'll
City's
go put some coffee on.
I might need 10 minutes here. City's possession, 68%. Standard City possession. City's shots, 25 shots. Only 8 on target.
Okay.
It's not good enough. Norwich's clearances, 50 clearances Norwich had.
Yeah.
And then City had 16 corners. So looking at them, you'd think, City have won. If you'd not seen the result, you'd think, it's a City win this, City have won this. But no. Starting lineup, City's starting lineup. I've said this before. You know, I'm the first one to give City credit.
Pep, be prepared. It's coming.
You know what Pep's done is amazing. But there's no easy game in the Premiership. You have to start your best player. Kevin De Bruyne was on the bench. He's coming back from international duty, playing one of the best games that he's ever played for Belgium. I think he assisted a couple and scored. Puts him on the bench. Like, it's stupid. It's just fucking stupid. They look lazy. They look tired. And they were shit.
Yeah.
They were shit.
Okay.
They could have played all day and just not scored.
All right. So
the third.
Isn't it maybe because they looked tired that he didn't play De Bruyne?
No.
No.
But he brought him on. Was it half time? He brought him on.
Just after our
So
time.
that's a panic, isn't it?
But why not start him?
Exactly. So you do it that
Get
way,
2-0, 2 or 3-0 up, and then bring him off.
If you're going to bring him on anyway, you might as well start him for
Look,
50, 60 minutes.
Look, United has suffered this the last 2 seasons where we play smaller teams and they sit back and all they do is defend. All right, where you have literally one player that would be in the opposition half and everybody else is in your final third. Okay, that's what happened. That's what happened to City.
I've not got onto Stones yet.
They were all sitting back.
It's true, but I think what we're saying is De Bruyne is the man. He's that good. He finds a way through all that.
I think the thing is this, and I'm not. I don't want to say that I'm the new oracle, but I did say last week, if there was one team that you might lose against, it's going to be Norwich, because they had nothing to fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just didn't panic when they were defending. You know, okay, except maybe for the last 5 minutes. I'll give you that. But they were not panicking throughout the game. Okay, and unfortunately, teams that you usually play against, even if they were taking the lead, they would start to panic. Oh, let's just run the timeout. They didn't.
Yeah.
You know, they kept cool heads. They defended well, and I don't think De Bruyne would have made a difference because he did have a full half. I just think they were well organised. Okay, give Norwich the necessary credit they deserve.
Yeah.
They were well organised. They defended well, like you say, 50 clearances, mate. 50 clearances. They defended well, and that's why you lost.
Defensive mistakes. Walker's trying to. He didn't play offside. Yeah. his fault when they got us on the break, and then I don't know what Stones and Otamendi were doing for their goal.
I think we've had our say on Stones 20 times.
I think Pep's
he's injured, so it's
Pep,
it's a blessing.
Pep's obviously gone in on a tackle and training, hasn't he? Taking Stones out.
Just make sure you have a reason to play Ferner in that position.
Yeah, that's it. That's actually a blessing.
Yeah, so
guys,
that's my rant done.
Okay.
That's fairly tame from Dave.
Well, look,
it's not often we see Dave have to.
No. Yeah.
Which is why it's so good.
Usually, there's no reason for him to have a rant.
We both won, so we're sitting there. Yeah.
So we shall move on then.
Yes, please.
Okay, fantastic. First game of the weekend will be the Spurs.
Yeah,
that's very rare, isn't it? That you start.
Yeah,
first.
Normally they just like to have a late kick-off just to annoy me, so I can't watch it. Oh, I do watch it, but there you go. Lineup slightly different after watching the Champions League game, which was not the best performance. So I've gone the recent goal as always. I've gone for a 3 at the back. Just thought I'd change up slightly. Rose left back, Toby in the middle, and Aurier coming back. Didn't play at all in the Champions League, so hoping either himself or Peters will start, not Sanchez, who is absolute crap as right back. That man is another one that's been tasered.
Mate, go on with a lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. Wings in front of that back three. Winks actually played really well midweek, and he is good at breaking up play. He's got good pace, good fitness. And Dembele, Sissoko, side by side, the best combination we've got. Eriksen, who was crap as well, but I'm going to put him in there instead of Ali, hopefully. Son, it's a rant in itself. Hasn't really chose the team yet. Son, Kane, Moura finishing off the team. Moura played really well midweek, so he deserves to start, although Poch loves just to piss everyone off and not pick him half the time. That's the team. So
I think Kane in the middle.
Kane, just further forward, technically, but though he comes back, drops off, leaving Son and Moura to sort of push on the sides. Leicester, as we know, we talked about against United, a great team. We're playing well, or are playing well, so it's not going to be easy away from home.
First loss of the season.
First loss. So for us, like coming off the Palace game, there's a lot of confidence there. And the midweek game, we didn't lose, but it was like we were trying to conserve energy for this Leicester game. Played really slow, like pedestrian slow. You can see like they just told them, look, just pass it around, don't waste too much energy. And we almost cost us the game. We almost lost that game. So have to be. You can't play really slow against Leicester. You're going to get completely destroyed. So a bit more intensity about us, which
I think this weekend, Leicester will probably be even more attacking than they were last week. They can play at home, right?
And they lost, so he wasn't a reaction.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about the reaction a little bit. We know what Leicester provide, like you said, through the middle. Maddison, Tielemans, Vardy. That's the threat is there, and our defence has looked a bit shaky, which is why I've got rid of Sanchez and that whole system of playing with a 4, and just put 3 in there and have some protection with Winks. Sissoko in there.
I'm not convinced with 3 at the back though. I'm not convinced. I think he will probably go 4, and he'll probably play Sanchez at centre back.
Well, Leicester always have Vardy up front, don't they?
Yeah.
Like on his own. So if you break up the play in the middle and don't get the ball to Vardy, that's the threat nullified.
Which is what you're saying. You've got Maddison and Tielemans who can do very accurate long passes. So they would be able to find the gap. They will be able to put.
But will
Vardy
2 centre backs help that anyway to stop Vardy? I don't know.
If you drop one of them back, yeah.
Well, the problem we've got is Vertonghen is dead slow, so as well I've left him out because against Olympiacos he got found out for being too slow. Sanchez, yes, can play there, but he's got more mistakes than the British government in Brexit. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't like. He'll probably give away a penalty. If you play him, he'll just bring Vardy down anyway.
Okay.
So I would try and protect. I would break up the ball getting to Vardy in the first place. That's my goal in that. Yeah, you look at it and go, we need some extra help, but Leicester play 1 up front. So do you need an extra defender in there?
Scoreline?
I've gone for a very brave 3-1 to Spurs.
Okay.
Because you'd think, well, it's going to be a tough game, which it would be.
I can't remember what I've gone on this one.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, can't remember.
I think I've gone for Leicester City. I think I've gone for Leicester City.
I went draw.
You went draw?
I'm just trying to be confident and say we'll produce some Palace form. Kane and Son to get some goals.
Yeah, I think.
But we know Leicester are a threat. I'm just hoping that
at home they're going to be a massive threat.
Yeah,
and if you're playing 3 at the back,
you're relying on Sissoko, Winks, and Dembele in that game for me, just to really have amazing games and break up the play as much as they can. And for us offensively, the playmaker has been an issue all season. Already all season with 5 games. But Eriksen was terrible.
It's like continuing from the last half of last season. It's just continuing.
No, it's been continuous for a while, the form. Palace was an exception recently, but Eriksen had a terrible game in midweek. And so it's either Eriksen, Ali in that playmaker role. And Ali, as we know, I'm not his biggest fan. Eriksen has to step up. He has to actually show himself because he's not playing great.
Okay. Well, let's move on to City. Let's see what City's got.
So City and Watford, City team. I've gone with Edison, and then from right to left, Walker, Otamendi, Fernandinho, Zinchenko. Then Rodri sitting, Just in front of him, I've got Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva. And then 3 strikers, I've gone Aguero, centre, Mahrez, and then Sterling.
No real surprises there.
No, but my 2 that I was unsure about, because Cancelo and Mendy came on the other night in Europe, I was unsure whether he's going to give them a bit of game time, a bit more game time, especially at home to Watford.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. But Watford's hardly done very well this season.
That's why I mean. That's why
It's a potential game. Yeah,
that's why get them started and get them some game time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, the bottom. Look, Watford at some point needs to get a win, but I think City is going to come back. Probably
This is not
try and
the
make a
week, is it?
statement.
Yeah.
There's not going to be their weekend.
Yeah, they've rattled a beehive, haven't they? Norwich. So
Exactly.
it's
But Norwich-
someone's going to get it.
Norwich defended, like we said, really well.
Yeah.
Watford they don't think they have that capability.
No, and also, I mean, when you go to Etihad, it's a different story than when you're
100%.
playing at home and you've got your crowd cheering you
Yeah.
on. This is going to be a different scenario now, and this is why even in fantasy I've made Sterling my captain this weekend, because I think
Big on Sterling.
I've got for Sterling captain. Yeah.
I've gone triple captain Aguero.
Ooh, that might be a good one too.
Yeah.
Although, I'm thinking it might be that Jesus will start.
Why? He left Aguero out in the midweek game,
I
To
know
give
he
him a
did.
rest.
and he's
I
scored
know he
every
did.
game so far.
But it's the same logic that applies to when you're saying, get Cancelo playing, because it's Watford. So, and you're playing at home. Jesus needs to get into a bit of a scoring spree. He needs to get a little bit of chemistry going with the rest of the players. So I think maybe this weekend is where that's going to
I
happen.
think more so Sterling. He's not played particularly well. Well, he's not kept up to his high standard. So if anyone, I think Sterling needs a rest.
Yeah, but who are you going to play in his place?
Bernardo
On the left? No.
Yeah.
Bernardo
He
will
can
play
play.
predominantly on the right.
can play
Flores
both
will play left
sides.
as well, I switch.
They can both play
Yeah.
either side.
No, why did you have to say that?
It's the end of the day, it's Pep, we don't know.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
just-
unpredictable.
It's kind of guessing,
Unpredictable.
aren't you?
I can't even go. Look, in my team, I've got my only 3 players that I can have that can go captain. Right? Is I've got, and this is now. Sorry, this is off the City game completely. Is I can go Mane, who's playing against Chelsea, so it's not like he's going to be scoring 5 goals. I've got Sterling, who I selected, but now you're giving me doubt whether he's going to play, and then I've got Aubameyang, who
It's at home. It's a Villa.
I've got
but he never
Aubameyang.
scores. He never scores in succession. He's like, I'll score 2 goals in one game, then I'll run dry for 2
Scored
games,
again
then I'll
yesterday.
score 1
Do you have
game.
Aguero?
I don't have
No.
Aguero. I can't afford all of them.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Mane, right, and I've got Sterling, and I've got Orb. Who else am I going to get? This is going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Aubameyang would be that would be my choice.
I already have to play Guendouzi and McTominay in the midfield, who's both like 5 and 4.5. Just to make
Aubameyang
up
scored
my phone.
again yesterday, so he's
Yeah.
on form. He's 2 goals, 1. He's scored every week actually. Most weeks.
We'll see.
You never know.
Well, he's my vice captain, so if Sterling doesn't play, I'm just hoping he's not coming up as a sub.
I've got De Bruyne as captain.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Well, hopefully
Yeah.
he plays. You know.
He's got to start. Has to start him this week.
You know.
See, this is the problem with City, is that
Yeah.
you cannot predict
No.
accurately what the lineup
No.
is going to be. I know there's players that say we're not very well informed, and making little statements on Facebook and whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You try and predict an accurate lineup
Yeah.
for City every week, yeah, and we'll give you the necessary
I don't
credit.
think we've ever achieved it, have we?
No, we've never,
Never
predicted
predicted like
a
a
perfect
exact
lineup.
lineup.
No.
for City.
No, we've not.
No,
No.
because you just don't know.
And
You
even
just
with
don't know.
Poch these days, he's the same. He's
Yeah.
getting like Pep.
Yeah, but
He's
you
switching
can't
around
blame
every
you
week.
can't blame Poch, okay? Because there's always something going on at Spurs, unfortunately, which is also partly why there's always that feeling that he's going to move on at some stage, right?
Mm.
It's not like you feel he's going to be there for a long time, because there's always something
But
going
this
on.
week Zidane was blasted. I don't know if you saw that. It's,
Well, you know what?
so it is.
Off topic,
Who knows?
they deserved it.
Oh,
Yeah?
terrible.
0 shots for the first time in like over 700 games. 0 shots on target.
That's incredible.
0.
That's bad.
I think the
So bad.
exact number is 753 or something like
That's-
that. It's just mad.
For any team at any level, shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And
right, so-
and if I'm not, Mbappe didn't play,
Yeah,
and
Neymar.
Neymar didn't play,
And
Or Cavani.
Cavani.
Yeah.
or Cavani.
They're a weakened team.
Yeah. Oh my word.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
different topic there.
All right. Well, let's go.
United.
West Ham. And this is one of the games where we again have three different results, right? You've got a draw, you've got a United win, and a West Ham.
You've gone West Ham.
I've gone West Ham.
Yeah.
We're not being convincing. We've not been convinced. There's not been a single game apart from the
You won
first
last
game.
night.
You know what I think?
That was a convincing one. Did you watch the game? It was terrible. It was terrible.
I know why you've gone for West Ham. Because you said Leicester would win and Man U won. So he's going to
It's
keep up with that
reverse,
now, really.
No. It's got absolutely nothing to do with that. I'll tell you what. The only game that we played, okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, the only game we played that we were anywhere close to convincing was when we played the first game against Chelsea. That was it.
Yeah.
And that
right?
was not convincing, really.
No,
Until you took the
but we
lead.
felt comfortable at least, you know?
Well,
We didn't feel at any point that we were going to lose the game. Any game after that
Yeah.
has been just like, you know,
Hit and miss.
it's been terrible.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting little mini heart attacks every time the opposition gets the ball because I'm thinking there's a fucking goal coming, right? It is terrible. So for me, I think it's going to be West Ham. We're on the same points. We only difference is goal difference.
Mhm.
Okay. My lineup, we still have all the injuries as well, but my lineup is going to be De Gea in goal, obviously, and then we're going to go Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Young, because we have no one else. Pereira, McTominay, which is what I'm hoping for, because Pereira did really well in 6 the
Deserves
previous
it.
game. Mata at 10, because even though he's slow, still the creative force and linking midfield to attack. And then Lingard, unfortunately, I think is going to get picked. I don't want to pick him, but I think he's going to get picked on the right.
Did he play yesterday?
He came on. Looked lively, had one shot on target, but that was it. And then Rashford in the middle, and then James on the left. There's a little bit of people are saying James is injured. I don't think he's really injured. I just think he had a little bit of a knock, but he's going to play. And that's going to be it. And I think we're going to lose. Simple. Not much that I want to say on the game other than that.
It's a tough one, you know, because United haven't been convincing, like you said. I don't know. I just feel like last couple of results, the Leicester win will help with confidence.
Well, Leicester's playing at home. That for me is the difference.
No, West Ham at home. Yeah, West Ham. You never know what you're going to get. So
Yeah.
I've said that against last game they played.
Same with United at the moment.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get. West Ham at home probably are tougher.
Yeah.
And they did beat you last season at home.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes. Why do you want to remind me of
Well,
this?
I'm just thinking.
Can we just move on?
Justify when I get it wrong.
See,
That
looking at that, both teams, like no one really stands out
No,
to me
they
as
don't.
a match winner.
No.
Like, so
No.
that's why I've gone for a draw. Really.
You've got threats, right? Like
Yeah.
James is a threat,
yeah.
right? Pereira, Mata, they're threats. But it's like you say, it's not like we can say we have an Aguero or a Sterling or a Mane or a Salah or a Firmino. Firmino's been fantastic for Liverpool.
Yeah, yes.
I don't think he gets enough credit because he's not putting, it's not his name next to the goal, but he's that creative force that allows Mane and Salah to get on the ball and score the goals. But
Is Martial
United
still
doesn't
out?
have
Is
any.
Martial out?
Martial's still out, yeah.
So, just looking at it, if I was to see Martial in the middle where Rashford is, and Rashford on the right where Lingard is,
That's better.
that would be like James, Martial, Rashford.
I would
That
put,
would be far more.
Yeah, but I would put Rashford on the left, James on the right.
Or
and
even
Martial on the
switching,
middle.
but that for me looks so much better already if you had Martial
Yeah.
and then Rashford and James on the wings who are rapid.
As much as
So-
Martial is a sulker, right? Unfortunately, isn't. Sorry for Martial fans, but it's true. He is a bit of a sulker. He does have quality finishing.
Yeah.
He's better
And that's
finished
what
than
we're lacking.
Rashford, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's better than
Rashford on the, last night, it was just like all over the show.
He's not a striker. And I said to Dave, he should be on the wings, and that's just that
Well,
should be.
That he wants to play there, and Solly is giving him the opportunity. I don't think he's using it. I think he'll lose out next season.
It's a matter of time, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like it.
Right. So in terms of prediction leaderboard, we have.
I'm back.
I'll just move on swiftly.
Wow, we had
terrible,
a shocking week.
Yeah.
Me and Johan, sorry. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. We'll own it.
In my defence, Dave got 5, yeah.
They've got 5.
Like, if you look at results, the City one, none of us.
Yeah.
obviously-
No. Yeah.
I mean, there's
no,
certain
we
results
got
that I don't think anyone saw coming.
I blame City for this.
Yeah,
Honestly, I do.
Who else do we have in
Pep's
there?
fault.
I mean, Arsenal were 2-0 up for it away, so
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just making excuses. That's terrible. That
Yeah,
sucks.
terrible.
Basically, hopefully this week's better.
Let's go to the prediction. So, prediction for the weekend: Southampton, Bournemouth. I don't know why David's going for Bournemouth, but okay. Southampton, Leicester
Excuse
versus
me, you got
Spurs.
2 last week.
Yeah. Bournemouth won last week. That
Well, he
one of
was
the
playing
games.
at home. He was playing at home.
Did you say Everton? We all said Everton would win, didn't we?
Yeah, we all
Bournemouth
said
won,
Everton would
so
win.
there you go.
Leicester versus Spurs. 3 different results there. So we'll see who comes up.
Yeah.
Burnley, Norwich. I think Joe, you're giving them a bit credit for last week.
A draw, yeah. Burnley are a funny team as well. You know, like they never
At home though, they're
yeah,
a lot different.
Yeah, true.
I think it's inevitable. Norwich go and beat City, and then they'll get
Yeah,
tonked for the next 5 weeks. That's the standard. What happens.
hangover, the winning hangover.
Yeah,
Everton, we're all 3 going for Everton. I think it might be a surprise that Sheffield is
at
good.
home.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at home they're
Because
different.
now away, I'm never predicting Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
City versus Watford, surprising prediction.
We said
there.
this last week, didn't
Yeah. Oh, that's true as well.
At home again.
Newcastle, Brighton, draws
I've
there,
gone for a
but
Brighton win there.
Brighton win. Crystal Palace versus Wolves. I'm the only one that's going for Crystal Palace.
Yeah, you know, I'm just thinking.
I think they're going to do it.
we? Palace are better away.
Wolves lost. Wolves lost in the
to-
European game.
Did they?
Yeah, and they were shocking too. They were shocking.
Wow, it's shocking.
Absolutely shocking.
Nunes under pressure, really.
West Ham versus United, 3 different results. We already discussed that. Arsenal versus Aston Villa. I think that's fairly decent.
Arsenal at home, you
straightforward.
always have to back
Yeah.
them, yeah.
At the Emirates, I don't think it's going to be easy to beat Arsenal. And then Chelsea, Liverpool, 3 different results there. Now, not surprising for Dave.
6-0 Chelsea.
6-0.
This is the first week you've actually genuinely predicted Liverpool to lose, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Fantasy League. I lost my top spot.
Yay!
Piss off. I'll tell you how I lost. I had McTominay getting 1 point. I had Nombele get 1 point. I had Guendouzi getting 1 point, and I had Digne getting 0.
Yeah.
4 players, 3 points.
Welcome
word!
to normality.
This is
Welcome to my world.
well, that would be your word, but I'm hoping this will be the only time that happens to me. Because I had Pukki, Aubameyang, Sterling, and Mane, and they all scored points, and then you've got these 4 players who just decided, no, fuck, I'm done for the weekend.
I creeped up again. Am I in the Champions League spots
not
now?
quite.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
are.
are.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. Yeah,
Creeped
you're up in
up.
4th place. There.
Nice.
Highest I've ever been.
That's good. Your brother took a bit of a knock. Went 2 down.
Bad week.
David's down 2. And then Ali, one of my mates here in
Above me
Dubai,
now.
up to 2 places.
Oh, I've gone down 1 this week.
Yep, but that's all right for you.
I took a -4, which
Yeah, well, that's why we won't knock you for going down. The only one that
Not
stands
bad,
out there a little bit, father and son Chelsea team. So not only got the Mason Mount out, but
Relegation.
Relegations.
yeah, relegation, mate. Both Chelsea fans in relegation zone. We wish you well for this weekend.
We'll give you some advice. Put Aguero as captain this week.
And triple captain him.
Yeah, if you can. That's what Dave's doing over here.
Yeah.
So I've gone with.
All
I
right.
won't start now.
All right, so that's our show for the weekend. If you want to leave comments, please do. We'll always answer.
Yeah,
And,
Give us your predictions.
Predict
Yeah,
some
yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Give us yours because give
Our
us.
Facebook page.
Yeah.
We try our honest best to get the correct predictions, but
It's not that easy.
It's not easy. It's not.
So, anyways, guys, enjoy the football. See you next week.
Just guys.
Bye bye.